Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibsy7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 video here today. This is going to be an update video for my backup hardcore that I've been working on in the background while playing on my main hardcore. Not going to have an episode for the main hardcore this weekend because I am still working on ED2, finishing off the Draconic Energy from there for my Elite Tectonic, and I want to get that done before I upload the next episode, which I'll probably be doing next weekend while I'm away for Christmas, as I'll be going home for Christmas for a few days, and I'll schedule that video to upload over the weekend. So yeah, that's the current plan. But either way, I've been making some really good progress in this account, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. I don't have the current status of the account in this video because I do have a ton of clips, so I'll be uploading these every now and then while catching up on the clips. But without further ado, let's get into them, starting now with this first one. And actually, these first several clips are actually before I got the Chaos title. I did have a few clips that I got before then. This first one being here at Barrows, I actually pick up an Amulet of the Forsaken, which was pretty cool to get, mainly because it's good for that archaeology relic, I think is the main thing that you want it for. But the crazy thing about it is I was only 3 kill count when I got this. So yeah, pretty lucky there. And I was pretty happy to get it. And I think I was doing a Reaper task, and that's where most of these clips are from, were when I was doing Reaper tasks prior to finishing off the Revenant Dragon pet. And this next one is also at Barrows. Not sure if this is in the same Reaper or what, but as you guys will see once I finally decide to open the chest here, I actually managed to pick up a double chest of a Varix Brassard and Torag's Plate Legs. So yeah, was pretty surprised to see those 2 items come in at the same time there, mainly because, as you'll see once I figure out how to properly quick chat, I will type in Barrows, and this was my 10th Barrows chest. Actually, it was my 11th. It doesn't actually count the kill count until after you take the loot. But yeah, it was my 11th chest, and I got a double loot there. So in 11 kills, we've gotten basically 2 Barrows items and the Amulet of the Forsaken. So pretty wild. I'm not sure how exactly I got that lucky at Barrows of all places, but either way, we have another clip here at the very same place, and yeah, I basically did as many Barrows Reapers as I could, as this was pretty much the only boss that I could do. This was before the Arch Glacier came out, so I couldn't do that. But as you'll see, I actually get another Amulet of the Forsaken here, and as far as I know, a second one doesn't really matter for Iron Man, but it was still wild to get that. And for some reason, I got 2 elite clues in 1 Barrows chest there. You'll see them just pop up my inventory when I loot that. Really not sure how that works. I didn't even know you could get just elites straight into your inventory from Barrows. So that's pretty confusing. If you know what happened there, let me know in the comments. But as I check my beasts here, I am only at 15 kill count. And I have 2 items and 2 Amulets of the Forsaken, which was just pretty much insane. Really getting crazy luck at Barrows, which is not necessarily the ideal place to get such luck, especially because I won't be able to use that amulet for quite a while until I get my archaeology to a pretty high level. But we have yet another clip here at the Barrows. I guess I'm just AFK having a wank or something. Not sure what's taking me so long to loot the chest here, but regardless, as you'll see, we do get a Carol's Top here as well, which is pretty good. For some reason, it's 2 mil. I mean, I guess it's a decent item. I figure Armadillo would definitely be more preferred. And I think I forget to do the kill count in this one, unfortunately. I was distracted for some reason, but I got a nice 2 Slayer levels from completing the Reaper there. But I don't think that was too much later. I'm not 100% sure. My current Barrows kill count is 31, so at most that is what it was at. Next up here, we're actually at Dagenham Kings. I'm trying to get a Dragon Hatchet, but I do actually get a Berserker Ring there. As you'll see in my skills tab, I just reached 61 woodcutting, so I figured I'd come here and do some Rexes to try and get a D-Hatchet. I am only killing Rex, of course, just staying over here on this side. And if you look in my chat there, I have killed 121 Dagenham Kings, and that's my first drop. So a bit unlucky there, some of that Barrows luck coming back to bite me, but it's actually a pretty good ring for me. For all styles, it gives a little bonus, so I was pretty happy to get that, although I would have preferred the Dragon Hatchet. Next up here, okay, so as you see, we kill yet another Dagenham Rex there, and he'll actually drop us a warrior ring, which is unfortunate. This was also maybe before the Rex Matriarchs came out. I don't exactly remember, but that was 20 kills later at 141 kill count. But yeah, warrior ring, it's gives you a decent strength bonus, but still not that great. 2 drops now on the log at 141 kill count. And we then have yet another clip. At this point, I think I had started leaving and coming back every time because the standard spawn speed is so dang slow. But when I kill this one off, I finally managed to pick up my Dragon Hatchet. Was really happy to get this after, honestly, a long time, as you'll see here in a second. That is 341 kill count to get 1 Dragon Hatchet, which is quite unlucky. Barrows' luck definitely coming to bite me in the back there. But yeah, 341 kill count, only 3 drops. Quite unlucky at Dagenham Kings, but still, I stuck it out, managed to pick up the D hatchet, and got myself a decent amount of Dagenham bones in the process, so wasn't all bad. And then I did go back to finish off. I think I had a Slayer task there, so I went to finish that off and actually got another Warrior Ring that was at 345 kill count, so only 4 kills after the Dragon Hatchet. So now we have 2 of those on the log, and I think you need 10 for the rings. But coming up next now, it's going to be rapid fire quest completions. So starting off with Mountain Daughter, you're just going to see a bunch of quest completions fly by here. I didn't want to make this account the same way, or this series the same way as my first hardcore. I didn't want to do like all the progress. I think drops are good to have as normal clips, but for quests and smaller things like this, I'm going to make them pretty rapid fire and quick just to show you what I've done, but not exactly go through the whole exhaustive process. If you are interested in seeing a series like that, I already have my main hardcore series, which I did, full clips for every quest and everything like that, walking through all my progress. So yeah, but none of these quests so far have been really super significant. I was just getting through a bunch of the lower level ones that I already had requirements for and things like that. Spirits of the Illid, one of the weirder quests in the game for sure, in my experience. But yeah, I've never had a problem with quests. I've always enjoyed doing quests. Edgar's Ruse here, a pretty good one for the Troll Line Teleport, decent amount of Herblore XP. But yeah, really have never had a problem with quests. I know a lot of people, or some people at least, really hate doing quests, but for me, it's no big deal, and it's really great to get a lot of XP early on in a new account and just get stuff out of the way. My Arm's Big Adventure, great for a herb patch, but coming up here, I think after the next clip, we are going to have a pretty decent segment of live commentary where I give an update on my thoughts at the time of the account. All right, we just have a little live commentary clip here on this account just to give some of my thoughts on where I'm at and what I'm going to be doing right now. Just to keep it in perspective, I just completed the Eyes of Gloofrey quest. I've just been doing quite a few quests really that I've already had all the requirements for all of these quests pretty much. So just been smashing them out. I'm currently at 229 quest points now, so getting through those pretty quickly. But I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and sell all my statuettes here. And this is something that I never really did on my, I guess my main hardcore on Fresh, the first one that I got Chaos title with. But I think I'm going to do it on this one. I mean, there's no real reason to keep them aside from, just having them to look at and having them as like sort of a trophy in my tabs here. But in all honesty, I feel like I should just sell them because I could really use the GP. As you can see, I'm only at 380k. Been buying, doing daily rune runs and buying some stuff from the merchant when he comes around with stuff that I want. Got a couple of Gobi charms from him so far, which has been nice. And I think I bought like a Dragonkin lamp and a few other things. So I think it's probably worth it for me to just go ahead and sell these. I do have like all the screenshots of the tab on my my spreadsheet and all sorts of things like that. So it's not like I'll not remember what I had or anything like that. It's just I might as well make use of these things while I can. So I'm going to take them all out here, noted. And actually, let me deposit them all again because I do want to get rid of the placeholders since there's no need to have them. I'm also going to destroy my drop enhancers because I am never going to go back to Revenants as there is no reason for me to do so. And if I, I'm not going to, even if I do go back, I don't really care that much about the drop enhancers, I don't think. Well, maybe I should keep them because maybe someday I'll go for Wilderness Slayer. I'll keep them unless I need bank space. Maybe someday I'll go for Wilderness Slayer to try and get the obliteration and all those items just to have them as kind of like you can only get them from here, so I got to do that to get them. So I guess, I don't know, there's some small reasoning in my head why I would keep them. And other than that, I don't think there's anything else I really want to get rid of from this tab. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go sell these here. I'll get rid of this placeholder because there's no need to have it anymore since I'm not going to be getting any more Zuriel staves. But yeah, a lot of statuettes, obviously, from the grind there. 6 Ancient, 9 Saren. And then I think the one I had the most of would be the Ceradomin Amphoras at 25. Barely beating out the Bronze Dragon Claws. Although I had a lot more Amphoras than Claws, I got a ton of Claws towards the end of my my grind at Revs there. I think you just sell them to this guy, right? Is that still who buys them? I don't even remember. Actually, I'm not sure. I thought this was the guy who bought them. Maybe I just used them on him. Oh, I didn't know that you had to bring them in your bring them unnoted. That's kind of stupid, to be honest. Brought me the actual item and not just a picture. Kind of grief of them to not use their own banknote system. Okay, I'm gonna sell them all. Remember that I have 380k in my money pouch here, and I will I'll let you know how much I have at the end. So that's 215k for the first inventory. All right, guys, we have our lone remaining Saren statuette here to sell off, and it'll put us at a nice round 60 mil. The biggest inventory that I sold off there with the ancient stats and everything was 43 mil worth, so pretty wild and very nice to have all this. So I got just about 60 mil, around 60.2 mil in GP from all of the statuettes that I had from the 46k Revenant grind for the Dragon Pet. So yeah, definitely I think worth to sell off for me, especially because I'm going to want some money for, like, if there's a Death Touch Dart in the Merchant, I'm definitely going to want to buy that, which is 5 mil. And I probably would want to get at least one enhancer as well, which is 10 mil, and I'll need money for summoning. I do want to get 75 summoning very soon, as that's one of the pref requirements, and all that sort of thing. I mean, similar reasoning, I could definitely get rid of, at the very least, the corrupt items. I could alch all of these, 30k each for those, 75k. So I might do that as well, just because right now I'm struggling on bank space on my on my main hardcore, and I'm thinking about doing the same thing. So that's definitely a possibility. I mean, like I said, wow, that's a mil for corrupt. What? But yeah, like I said, on my main hardcore, I never really did this stuff, but there is no real reason to keep it aside from having the tab and the value. But kind of like on a main account, I mean, when you're done with a collection log, you're going to sell off your loot tab for the money, usually. And I guess it's sort of similar reasoning on this account. Like, I have all these items, but they're definitely more use to me as GP than they are just sitting here in my bank to look at. And I have the tab and everything like that if I really want to look back on what or the screenshots if I really want to look back on what I had. So definitely will contemplate clearing out the rest of these items, but I'd probably keep I don't know about Statius, but I'd probably keep, I definitely would keep like Zuriel's non-corrupt stuff and Morrigan's and all that. But either way, that's where we're gonna stay for now. Nice 60 mil cash pile to be working with here, and yeah, looking forward to continuing to progress this account. And now we are right back to the rapid fire quest clips here with Beneath Cursed Tides. Great one to get done as it unlocks the oyster that you can do every month for a treasure trail reward. And then I continue knocking out the Goblin quest chain, which is, I think this one, yeah, Chosen Commander gives a pretty good amount of XP, 20k agility, most importantly, which is key. Animal Magnetism, an iconic classic quest. Love getting that one done. Another pretty weird one in Perils of Ice Mountain. I feel like that one's probably could be removed or updated at some point. Watchtower, always a good quest to get done. I hate this quest right here, Rune Mechanics. I don't know what it is about it, but I just can't stand it for some reason. And then the Slug Menace. So yeah, a lot of those lower level quests you expect to get out of the way. Carnelian Rising, a good one to get because I do already have 243 quest points, so I can get a couple of lamps from Philip. Heart of Stone, one of those low-level quests they've added in recent years that just takes a super long time and gives you horrible rewards. Not a big fan of those personally. Missing my mummy there. I think we hopped over Cold War, giving us, the ability to do Penguin hide and seek. I think you can get more points or something. I'm not sure exactly. I know you can start hunting penguins beforehand, but it's good to get that quest done as well. Spirit of Summer, very annoying quest where you have to dismiss familiars at the right time to get the Corp Beast to be damaged. Elemental Workshop 4, still holding out hope for a sequel to that. Really love that quest series a lot. So hoping eventually they do continue it, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Moving through more quests, just rapid fire, bam, bam, coming left and right. We got the Hand in the Sand, can get some free sand from Bert there. Legacy of Seer Gaze is a pretty good quest in the Vampire Chain. I think that's the one right before Branches of Darkmire, I think is the next one in that series, if I'm not mistaken. But Anakra's Lament, giving ourselves a camel hat. I don't know if I actually made one, probably not, but I have the ability to do so if I so choose. This one actually is potentially a dangerous one. Summer's End, the Court Beast in that quest can do you quite a bit of damage if you're not careful. So yeah, but and then we have Salt in the Wound here, and that is going to actually wrap up the clips. So yeah, pretty quick and rapid fire clips of the quests here. Let me know if you guys like that or not. I mean, I already have recorded the clips really short, so they're not going to end up being very long regardless. But I think we had about 40 or 45 quests in this episode, so we did get quite a lot of them done. And I do have a decent amount more that I will be putting into the next episode, but I kind of wanted to round this one out here. So I hope you all did enjoy it. Really enjoying making this account, or playing on it on the side while I work on my main hardcore. It's kind of cool to go through it all again and get it up, and using a lot of the stuff that I learned from getting my original hardcore to max has helped me out a lot in prioritizing different things here and there. And I've really been enjoying it. So hope you all did enjoy this video as well. I'll make a video tomorrow if there is anything to make a video on. I'm not sure if there will be or not. I don't think they're going to be doing an update as far as I know. The last week was supposed to be the final update of the year, but I did see something on Twitter about them potentially increasing the amount of Christmas wrapping paper you can get from the event that's going on right now. So I assume that would require an update. Not sure if they'll just be doing a small thing for little patches like that. Either way, we'll have to wait and see. But regardless, if nothing else, I will see you guys next time for another Hardcore Iron Man episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and peace out.